Orchestrated chair sit?
Yeah.
Orchestrated chair sit.
Yeah.
Look at that. They choreographed that themselves. Yeah. Producers, directors, welcome. My name is Dennis Sagal. I'm one of the executive producers here at the Hive Collaborative. Last night, we secured a script. Great scripts. Well done, by the way. Congratulations. Tonight, you're going to cast your play. But before we get to that, we have some important business to take care of, because last week another group of producers sat right where you're sitting, and they had 1 week to put together their plays. You'll see their images up on screen. We had, of these 5, only 3 will advance to round 2. And the 3 were chosen by 2 voting bodies. The first was our in-studio audience, and their vote accounted for half. Each member of the studio audience was given 20 votes to allocate as they saw fit. We also had the other voting body, which was our online audience. We have the Hive Collaborative has a Facebook page and an Instagram page. People were voting on that as well. So tonight, the voting ended at 3 p.m. today, and tonight we're going to announce the results.
We were all feeling it. We were ready.
Okay, so the 5 producers are on screen in alphabetical order by their given names. We'll first reveal their online audience voting results now. In first place, we have Hannah. Second place was Alex, and Whitney was in third place with 21.7%. Now let's please reveal the studio audience votes. In first place, we have Alex. In second place, Hannah. In third place, Whitney. If we can add the scores together for a total of Alex in first place with 29.3%. He will advance along with Hannah at 27.2% and Whitney at 23%. Congratulations. They'll be advancing to round 2, which will stream live here on Hive Channel 5 beginning the week of November 4th. Jacob and Jacob, thank you. Stay tuned. That's all I'm going to say about that. Now, back to the matter at hand, casting this week's shows. Producers and directors, we have tonight with us a pool of actors who were brave enough to subject themselves to this wretched process called the audition. And they are very brave. Let's give them a hand, shall we? You've each been given a budget, an equal budget to produce your plays. The budget is $250, and after acquiring your scripts and directors, this is what you have remaining.
I don't need to read it, I just know.
Chris has $150 left to work with. Jordan, $125. Michael, $140. Cassie, you have $225. And Patrick has $180 to work with tonight.
You're hiring Ian McKellen, right? Is that
Let's see. So from the remaining amount, you'll need to secure the services of your actor along with any other wardrobe or props or set items that you need. Keep that in mind as you bid. You may not go over your budget, but you may offer back-end points and percentages of your potential winnings if you need to sweeten the deal some way. Producers and directors, we'll ask you to please take a minute to introduce yourselves. We have some new faces on stage tonight. We'll have you introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about your play and especially what you're looking for tonight to cast your show. We'll start with Patrick and Jen.
Okay. Well, my name's Patrick. I am producing this fantastic play. minding your manners in the death circle. I have hired a fantastic director. I got very lucky to get Jen Groves, and I'll let her introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Jen Groves. I'm super, super excited about this show. It's got a lot of fun elements. It's got some combat. It's got everything.
It really does.
It's got some touchy-feelies. It's got some humor. It's got some fighting. It's got everything a good story needs.
And what are you looking for tonight?
Well, we're looking for a combination of all those things. So,
Yeah.
first of all, it is entirely female roles, so that's important. We're looking for individuals who are not afraid to get their hands dirty with some stage combat, so any movement experience is great. On top of that, we're looking for people who know how to, I guess, bring the heat. Like, we want women who are cool, you know? We want to see cool actors and characters up on stage, and on top of that, ones that can also find those touchy-feelies, you know? Find the heart inside of all of that, too. So, not a tall order, right?
No.
Piece of cake.
But yeah.
Great, thank you. Cassie,
Can we
tell us
just
about your
ban the
play.
word touchy-feelies? Like,
Well, what if I want to touchy-feely you?
Yours is very touchy-feely.
mine is very touchy-feely. That's fair.
I am doing Byzantine. I hope I said that correctly. It has one male and one female. It's simplistic in a sense, but it's also very deeply meaningful. And I need two people that are comfortable with being vulnerable and honest.
Excellent, thank you. Michael.
Well, I'm Michael. I just really want to start off, first of all, by thanking everyone who's coming and just, like, we all know it, but I'm just going to say, like, this is a very different process than a normal audition. And so, unfortunately, it is going to be kind of different circumstances. So please don't take anything personally. There are so many reasons that we may or may not cast someone. And it half the time has to do with weird, arbitrary stuff on our part. So just please keep that in mind. It's not a normal situation, and we love all of you. So my play is A Dog's Life. It is very... I'm going to make it very physically demanding. The comedic timing of it is very important. There's a lot of props that essentially have to be brought out through sleight of hand. And so I'm looking for people that are really, really willing to commit and that are going to be prepared to know that my rehearsals might be a little bit of a drill sergeant situation. It is 3 people that can be any sex or gender, so long as 2 characters are a believable long-term relationship and 1 person is a believable dog. Interpret that however you need.
Excellent.
But I'm also just looking for people who are going to have fun.
Thank you. Chris.
Hey, I'm Chris. Hi.
Hi, Chris.
I have what may be the best play on this table. I'm just
You want to
saying.
fight me over that statement?
Bring it. No. This play is really, really, really well built. And we don't need to bring a lot to it. It's clear, it's in the words. So I'm looking for actors who, my shopping list, are trusting, right? Can you trust the words? Are you committed? Are the stakes high? Is whatever you're saying the most important thing in the world right now? Are your objectives, is this the most important day of your life? Are you professional? Will you show up prepared and ready to work? As Michael said, we don't have a lot of time here. So there will be some exploration and play, but we need to get a lot of the business done first. One of the things that I love most about my play is that it goes to the audience. The narrator, the main character Persephone, lives in the liminal space between the audience and the action on stage. And so I need someone who's comfortable with that. I love that stuff, but I understand that that's not everyone's cup of tea. So that's what I'm looking for. Just a couple. 5, 12
Excellent.
things.
Thank you, Chris. Jordan, could you also introduce your friend?
Yeah, I'm Jordan. I'm going to be producing Note to Self. This is my awesome director, Josh Durfee. And what we're looking for are 2 actors, 1 male, 1 female. We need actors who are willing to share themselves with us and with the audience, and they need to be willing mostly to put themselves out there. I mean, do you have any other thoughts?
Yeah, with this one, because this show is, it's about two people who meet each other at very high, stressful moments in their life. And they find each other and they discuss, and there's a lot going on emotionally, levels of laughter and sadness, tears, hopefully. I mean, if we do our jobs. And the biggest thing that I'm looking for is just two people that are willing to play, bring ideas, and willing to work with us. Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you. Tonight, we have on the easel across from me snapshots of each of the actors who have come tonight to audition with their names and their minimum bids. As you can see, their numbers are relatively few, but their talent is deep. Thank you for coming. And so what we're going to do tonight is we're going to roll to see who gets to go first. We're going to roll initiative. That's the way we like to do things around here. Because of Enter the Hex, which opens in January 2020. Don't forget to watch it on Hive Channel 5. And then whoever goes first, we'll just have you stay where you are today, and we'll start with that person first, and then work our way around the table clockwise. So let's start with, you know what, I'm going to pass this along.
Oh,
Ooh,
highly irregular.
didn't expect that.
11, we have an 11. If you pass this along, hold that for Chris.
I got
Chris.
it. You want to roll?
Oh,
I'll hold
okay.
it.
But I can't hide it if you're holding it.
The answer
Wouldn't
is
hide that. 5.
5. So far it's to
Blow on
Jordan.
Blow on it. Thank you. 10.
10.
Didn't give you all my luck.
That's all right.
Still with
That
Jordan.
makes sense. 10.
10.
All right.
Still with Jordan. It's up to you, Patrick.
All right. I'm going to defer to Jen.
Up to you, Jen.
Oh, cheating.
So what's my modifier on this?
I already made that joke.
That's a 16.
16.
Ah.
16, all right. Well, that's perfect. We're going to start at this end of the table and work our way
We are
across.
so efficient.
How are we doing time-wise? Pretty good? Pretty good? All right.
Sounds great.
How many have we cast so far? 0. Okay, so we're going to turn it over to Patrick and Jen. If you could go to the board and invite your first actor, at least one actor, maybe more, to come down and read sides from your play.
That's great.
It's awkward because we can't whisper secrets. This is just going to get picked up. Whisper.
Let's do Amanda, Abigail, and Kimmy. Just start out. Okay. All right, we're going to call down 3.
All right. Please name your actors.
We're going to call down Amanda, Abigail, and Kimmy.
Amanda, Abigail, and Kimmy. So we're going to have you face the directors, and we're going to have the 3 of you share
Okay.
a pair of mics.
You're going to be.
If you guys need me to do something super weird, like, now the tension's broken.
Do we sit back?
Yeah, we're going to do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Or it's not, and it's worse now.
All right. You two will share
Right.
this one, if you will. Okay.
Okay, so can we give a little bit of like tonal
Yes,
information
please.
first?
Yes.
Awesome. So thank you so much,
There's
first of all, for being
an
here. This script is so fun because there's a lot of satire in it. It has heavy references to things like The Hunger Games, Harry Potter, kind of this weird mishmash of that mixed with the fun satirical dystopian universe. So each of these characters comes from one of these different houses that are all competing for this cup, right? So we're going to go ahead and have you just go through this. Do you have a certain place you want them to go to?
Just read the full side.
Okay, cool. All right. And just whenever, you know.
Check and mate. Put the cup down.
You didn't say the magic word.
Don't get cute with me, Cat. Now if you know what's good for you, you're gonna step away from the bad.
And let a salamander like you win? Never.
Typical Bobcat. Brave, bold, but no brains.
That's funny, coming from you.
Cunning always wins.
Goodness prevails.
I solemnly swear I'll enjoy watching you die.
Think again.
What took you so long, Bae?
Had to trap a chipmunk. He won't be interfering with us anymore. Glad I made it in time. Who's your friend?
Remember that time I almost snatched us a first aid kit, but someone hit me over the head and stole it?
In my defense, I thought that blow would kill you.
That's supposed to make me feel better, Mira?
Dead people don't need first aid kits.
You must be strong to make it this far.
I prefer to stick to the sidelines, let the barbarians destroy themselves, reap their rewards for myself, but don't think for a moment that I can't take either of you.
If you want one of us, you'll have to fight both of us.
We've made an alliance of sorts.
Of sorts? That's reassuring.
What do you think you'll gain from pairing up with that bird brain? At the end of the day, the only person you can rely on is yourself.
There is strength in numbers.
Awesome.
Cool.
Thank you.
What were your names
Thank
again?
you.
Amanda.
Amanda.
Kimmy.
Kimmy.
Abigail.
Thank you.
Cool.
Amanda, Kimmy, and Abigail. Are there any other actors who would like to hear from any other producers who would like to hear from any of these actors? Cassie?
Can I hear from Kimmy? And am I able to call someone up? Because
So as soon as the actors step off stage, then you'll have to wait until every actor's had a chance to audition before you bid on them. So just to let everybody know the rules.
Nobody
Yeah.
move.
I want Abby to read.
Okay, so we
Or
want,
Zoe.
who did you want?
Kimmy.
Kimmy to read and Abby to read. So Amanda, thank you.
Well, hope you didn't want Amanda.
You're gone.
I did that.
You're gone. It's fine.
Spell has been broken.
I did that, but I could do it bigger next time.
Yeah, I was trying to be polite, but
Did we see this move before she stepped off stage?
I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a finger raised.
I was also.
Amanda, please come back on stage. I will ask our producers to use your loud producer voice next time.
Okay.
Just go ahead. But I didn't explain that.
Come on, Chris,
so
use your teacher voice.
we have an immediate offer.
teacher
We'll
voice.
ask you to stay here for a minute. Don't step off that stage. We need you back. To bid for Amanda's services, Amanda's...
Wait, oh, no. We're just asking to read. We're just asking to read, right?
No. Did you...
I wanted her to read.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm letting
excited.
everyone down.
I
right?
also would like some people to read. I would like Amanda and Kimmy to read.
Okay, so Amanda, Kimmy, and Abigail.
Yeah.
Okay. All three of you have been requested to read something, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so let's start with Cassie. Who would you like to read?
I would like Kimmy to read. And so at this point, am I allowed to call another actor on stage?
Yeah, it'll get nice and cozy up here.
Let's do it.
Okay. Can I have Sean H. to come read?
Sean H.
My notes for each other because I'm not tired.
We're all gonna get too scared to have people leave, and the stage is just gonna
I know,
become like
it's
a flood.
That'll be fun.
Oh my gosh, this is so stressful.
Okay, so what is going on here in my script? So Tony, you'll be playing Tony, you'll be playing Jeannie. So Tony comes to Jeannie's yard sale. She's got a really nice table, he sees it, and then they commence in this conversation about how Tony doesn't feel like he deserves it because he comes from a poor family. And she is coming from a situation where she kind of just wants to get rid of it. And so they're kind of both at this crossroads. He's heading to college, and yeah, they're just kind of comparing their lives. So, whenever you're ready to start.
No, really. You should have a table. Everyone should have a table when they're starting a new chapter of their lives.
Listen, you don't know my life, and I don't want your charity.
Is this what you think it is? Charity?
Then what do you call this?
It's closure. Where I come from?
That's me. I think.
Oh, sorry.
Where I come from, closure is a Mercedes-Benz. It's a unicorn, a dream. I ain't never seen closure.
Look, I hardly know you.
You got that right.
But I'm willing to bet that you'll do great things while you're here in college. Plus, what if you meet a special someone and you want to invite them over for dinner? Where are you going to eat? You'll be doing me a favor. Take it.
This table reminds you of her, huh?
Sometimes. More than that.
Great. Thank you so much. Can I make an immediate bid?
Yes, you may.
Ooh. I would like to, you both did fantastic. I would like to make an immediate bid on Sean.
All right, we have an immediate bid on Sean. Kimmy, we'll ask you to stay here, please.
Can we also make a bid on for ours, or has the time passed?
These actors are still available.
We're currently
and in
bidding
play.
on Sean. Anyone else is still in play.
Well, he makes such a pretty girl.
If they if they are
All right.
on the table, they're in the lobster tank, and we can still.
So Sean's minimum bid is $25, and we'll give you 10 seconds on the clock and give you 10 seconds to make your bid. If you are not bidding, we'll ask you to put $sign and an X. That's our symbol for not bidding on Sean, crazy as it might seem. And 10 seconds begins now.
$25 is a lot of bang for your buck, just so you know.
I'm changing my answer.
Excellent. Time is up. We'll start with Patrick. Could you
Okay.
show us your bid, please?
Well, if we could, we'd bid $1 million, but we're going with X.
That is true. Three females. Cassie, your bid, please. $60. Thank you. Michael, $40. And Chris, $40. And Jordan, somebody read it for me. Sean.
X.
X. Okay, so we have a tie for the two highest bids. So we're going to start with Michael. If you could make your case to Sean, you have 10 seconds. Beginning now.
I love working with you, and I know you're very funny. I would have a good time. Make whatever choice you feel comfortable with.
No pressure. No
Chris?
pressure at all.
10 seconds on the clock for Chris, starting now.
Hi, Sean. I saw your work last week, and it made me very happy. If you're on my team, and this goes for everybody who's on my team, you get 25% of the back end for this show and 10% of my eventual potential.
Overthrow of the world!
We'll never know. Okay.
Just my eventual.
10 seconds on the clock for Cassie, starting now.
Okay, just so you know, I picked you first because I think you're fabulous, and I saw your the play you were in last week, and I really want you to be in my play, and I bid the highest for you, so.
Thank you. Time is up. We have 10 seconds on the clock for Sean's decision, starting now.
This is so hard because I don't know the other shows very well. I'm going to go ahead and go with Byzantine, just because I got a chance to read that one, and it's the one I know the best at this point. So
Thank you.
Congrats.
So your picture's there. Excellent. So we're going to move on now to Michael for your callback. Who did you would like?
Yeah, so I think I only said 2 people, but I would actually like to hear from all 3 of them, if that's okay,
Okay, excellent.
while they're all still here. So that's just going to make, I'm not necessarily going to have you all read with each other, but I will still get to hear all of you. So for now, if I could have Amanda and Abigail come forward. Okay, Abigail, hold on. Abigail, I'm going to have you read for Honey, and I'm going to have you read for Babe. The situation in the beginning is that they are watching TV, and eventually the dog starts to kind of interrupt what's going on. It does go a little bit onto the next page. That's what's up. Yep, so organized.
Can we watch something else, please?
Hold on.
Please, I don't want to listen to them. He makes me feel physically ill. Hold on.
Buddy, you okay?
Buddy.
Oh, I'll clean it up.
You okay, buddy? Oh, I love you so much, buddy. You know that. I love you so much.
No, come on, that's gross.
Oh, relax.
You two are so gross. Buddy just threw up, and now really licking your face.
We just love each other, right? We just love each other, don't we, Buddy? And Buddy loves you too. Just a big, happy family.
A big, gross, happy family. You know where that tongue has been.
I don't care.
Thank you. Yeah.
Excellent, thank you.
All right. I'm going to have you stay up, but I want you to switch parts. Kimmy, I'm going to have you read. We're going to... No, that would not make sense. I lit up, you're great. Oh, there you go. All right. And then it's the exact same scenario I said a few seconds ago.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Can we watch something else, please?
Hold on.
Please. I really don't want to listen to him. He makes me physically ill. Hold on.
Buddy, you okay?
Buddy!
I'll clean it up.
Oh, you okay, buddy? I love you, buddy. You know that I love you so much.
No, come on. That's gross.
Oh, relax.
You two are so gross. Buddy just threw up and now, really? Licking your face?
We just love each other, right? We just love each other, don't we, Buddy? And Buddy loves you too. Just a big, happy family.
A big, gross, happy family. You know where that tongue has been?
I don't care.
Thank you so much. Great job, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Before you step off stage, did we have somebody else want to see any of these three actors?
I want to see Abby and Amanda.
We had you reading, Kristen?
Wait, no, don't leave.
No, don't leave. Come here. Stay in the lobster tank.
So, have you had somebody read, Chris?
I wanted Amanda to read for Persephone.
Okay.
Can we do that? Okay.
Thank you.
And then we'll get to you, Jordan, right after this.
So Persephone is a firecracker. She has no filter. Everything comes right out until there's a stop. And so for you and anyone who reads for her, there's 3 different colors there, and I want to see a shift of discovery in between each one.
Dang, Chris is bringing it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. That's a really important part.
Seth is what he calls me. No one else calls me that. Mother taught classics. Persephone. Oh, what was she thinking? She made my life a parade of bad jokes. Hey, it's Persephone. Well, Persephone, does that mean you'll go underground half the year? When I met Lawrence, it wasn't like that. He asked me my name, and I expected the stare. He said, Persephone, would you like a drink? I was sick a long time. One day I couldn't breathe. Lawrence carried me out. Now I'm here. Lawrence has business. I mean, he works all the time. I did everything for Sam. He's 3. I had a mommy. Lawrence had a mommy. Everyone at Sam's little school has a mommy. No one should grow up without a mommy. I'm going to find him one.
Thank you.
Excellent, thank you. All right, producers, in the interest of time, we're going to implement the pin rule.
Okay.
You've each been given a number of pins. You have 3 for each character in your play.
3 or 2?
You should have 3.
Do you need an extra one?
So every time you call an actor to read for you, it will cost you a pin. If you have 2 actors come or 3, it'll cost you a pin for each actor.
Okay.
So we're going to implement this rule starting now. Sorry, Jordan.
That's cool. Can I go? Can I bring all 3 of my ladies up?
Yes, if you have 3 pins to give me.
Yeah, I want Amanda and Abby and Rachel.
You have to give them to Sierra, actually.
Sorry, guys. We're just so scared of letting anyone go.
You can't get off the stage. Let's start. You want to start?
So you're having Rachel read opposite anyone?
Josh will read.
Okay.
How many did I get?
You just had one.
Rachel, if we could have you come to this other microphone, please.
I had.
Thank
Oh no,
you.
you did have 2.
So, Rachel, just so you know, you'll be reading for Zoe.
Mhm.
And Zoe is a very strong individual, but
Mhm.
she does suffer from depression.
Mhm.
And at this moment, she's at a very low point in her life, but she's also fighting it herself. And she was by herself up on a mountain, and then ran into another hiker who won't leave you alone.
Okay.
All right?
All right, so will there be someone reading for Jerry?
I will be.
Perfect. Maybe they should have thought about that when I was little.
Parents don't get it right all the time.
You think?
We raised 2 boys. We made plenty of mistakes.
But you listened to them, right? If they told you something awful, you believed them and made it stop. They're supposed to make it stop.
Of course.
They didn't listen to me.
They were wrong.
You end up with no self. Not a sad or angry self, just nothing. A hole in the middle that hurts all the time. And nobody cares because you aren't really there. Death feels like a friend. A promise you carry in your back pocket. You can take it out to look at whenever you want. Looks like hope and it's yours, and nobody can take it away.
Sounds like a heavy burden.
It's not a burden, it's a gift. Guess you have to be depressive to get it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Can you stay up and can I hand it over?
Okay,
Okay, don't leave, don't leave.
If these actors are not going to be involved in the next reading, they have to leave the stage. So you have to either make your decision now or wait till we've had a chance to read everyone. Who would you like to have? Would anybody like to have Rachel read for them? Cassie? Okay, that'll cost you 1 pin.
We would as well. Ready? Sorry. It was in. I wasn't going to stab her.
I would like you to read just this monologue from Jeannie. She's at a point where she has just broken up with her significant other, so that's what's happening. And I'd love to see how just subtle and natural you can be.
Okay.
So, before you get started,
Even though a pin has been.
what? Okay, so we are working these rules out on the fly a little bit, but in the interest of being done before your show on Saturday,
I thought this was the show.
The idea was, if you were going to involve these actors in a callback for another read, while they were up, then we would keep them here. But if we're not going to involve them in this read,
But we can still bid on them later.
you can still bid on them later.
Yeah.
Can I bid on them now?
And you can still bid on them now.
I want to
And
bid on
Jordan
them.
gets 2 pins back.
Can I bid on somebody now?
Okay.
Sorry, Rachel.
Or are we going
Let's
to wait for
see.
this?
Before she leaves, let's go ahead and let
Okay.
her read, and then anybody who would like to make a bid at that point may do so. All right.
Lasting, maybe not the best word. When you're in love, you start to think about the future. Sure, I could have bought bathrobes for us. It wouldn't have been the typical thing to do, but I wanted to surprise Sam with a gift that we could share every day. A place we could sit and drink our coffee, have dinners together, pay our taxes on, wrap Christmas gifts. When I saw this table, I saw our future. Together.
Thank you.
Can I make an immediate bid?
Cassie would like to call for an immediate
Yay.
bid. We'll ask all producers, director
Rachel, you can
combos
just go
to
rehearse
make a
after
bid
this, can't
on
you?
Rachel as an actor. Rachel, do we call your minimum bid amount? Is it $25? All right. So let's put 10 seconds on the clock starting now. Please make your bids. All right, we'll start with Patrick, please. Show us your bid.
Oopsie.
Get it together.
I'm so sorry.
$25. Thank you, Cassie. $65,
That's right,
Michael.
you got money to spare. Sorry.
Did not bid. Chris. $30. and did not bid. So the two high bids are Cassie and Chris. We'll put 10 seconds on the clock. Chris, you may make your case to Rachel.
Wow. I don't have much money to offer up front, but I have a really good play, 25% of the back end on this, 10% of eventual winnings, and I see you as Ellen, who is a very, very important heart character in my show.
Thank you, Chris.
Just stop at important, though.
Cassie, 10 seconds on the clock, starting now.
I think you're fabulous. You're a beautiful actress inside and out, and I just loved the vulnerability you had in your acting, and I want that in my play, and I want you, and I want you.
Thank you. 10 seconds on the clock again, please now. This time for Rachel. What you gonna do?
I really like both plays. I think I'm gonna go with Byzantine though.
Byzantine, Cassie. Thank you. All right, I have three wonderful actresses to my left, which I'm about to dismiss unless somebody raises their hand. Okay. All right, let's start with Amanda. Amanda, if you could go take your place in front of the microphone. Not to read, this is to bid.
Oh, okay.
We're going to put, she's read a couple of times. She's a great actress. Is
thank you.
My hunch here. We'll put 10 seconds on the clock, please, starting now.
I don't bid.
No, you're done, dude.
Okay.
Unless you just want to throw out money.
Cassie,
you
you're
just have
fully
it to spare.
Cassie, you're fully cast. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Congratulations.
We'll start with Patrick. Can you show us your bid? Congrats.
Yes, I sure can. I know. 75 plus 10% on the back end.
Okay. We're withholding back end to the discussion purposes.
Well,
So
Ignore that. 75.
That didn't happen.
Pending discussion. Pending discussion.
Michael, your bid, please. $40. Okay. Chris. $55. And Jordan did
I
not
love
bid.
you
So our
anyway.
two high bids are Michael and Patrick and Jen. Wait. Did I
It's
miss-
No.
Chris and
Sorry, I lied.
It's fine.
Patrick.
Chris and Patrick. 10 seconds on the clock. We'll start with Chris.
25% and 10%. I trust you, and I want you to play Persephone.
Okay. 2, 1.
Thank you, Patrick and Jen.
Okay.
10 seconds starting now.
Persephone is a great show. I will give it to you. But our show has combat. and you paid a lot of money for those certifications.
Did pay a lot of money
Don't
for
you
that.
want to use those?
And time
Don't you want to
is
fight with
up.
me?
None of this in Persephone.
Thank you, Patrick and Jen. 10 seconds on the clock, please, for Amanda.
I did pay a lot of money for those certifications, and I really do want to do the combat, so I'm gonna go with the sorry. Sorry, bud.
Thank you, Amanda.
Oh, come get your script, my dear.
Just add
Get
fighting
your
to your
script,
show.
my
So-
dear.
Just add what?
Add a punch to your show. Just like
There you go. Yes. This is the part where
This is
Now-
the part where Persephone punches herself in the face.
it doesn't do anything because she's a
Producers,
ghost.
this is sort of the grandfathered rule again. We're going to thank Kimmy and Abigail for their audition, unless there's any immediate offers for. We have an immediate offer for
Abby.
Abby. Abby, if you could take your place in front of the mic.
Hello.
So producers will ask you to make your bid starting now. 10 seconds.
This is nice.
You're so relaxed. It's like a vacation.
Time is up. We'll start with Patrick. Please reveal your bid.
30.
$30. Thank you. Michael. $40. Chris. $30. And Jordan, $40. So we have two bids of $40, which are our high bids. We'll start with Michael, please. If you could please make your case. You have 10 seconds, starting now.
I totally love your energy. I love the joy that you bring to things. I think you could bring a lot of joy to this show. Thank you. And you're cool.
Maximum use of the time. Jordan, 10 seconds on the clock, starting now.
Okay, so the reason we want you is we love you. We love working with you. We love your acting, your vulnerability. We also want to offer the 35 at the back end of the show.
35% on the back end. 10 seconds on the clock for Abigail. What
Okay.
is your decision?
I think I'm gonna go with Jordan because Note to Self is such a meaningful show for me, from what I've heard.
Cool.
I love
Thank
guys.
you. Jordan and Josh, thank you, Abigail. We'll invite you, our actors, to stick around, please, if they would, for a post-show meeting. Yes, you're free to go. You may step off the magical stage.
No, I haven't cast.
All right, I have Abigail here. I'm
Kimmy.
sorry, Kimmy.
I think
Kimmy.
Chris has.
We would like to bid on Kimmy.
Kimmy, if you would take your place on the hot spot. 10 seconds on the clock for all producers with cast holes remaining.
Oh, you write so much better than I do. Why haven't you been doing this?
I just practiced
It's so
yesterday.
it's
as
so
well.
pretty.
Are we worrying about prettiness?
Oh, I
Time
am.
is up, and Patrick, could we see your bid, please?
Oh.
$45. Michael? $40. Chris? $30. And,
Oh,
oh, did you bid?
from my last
They already
one.
have a female.
Yeah.
Yeah, we only need a
they're
male.
not
Oh, you're
female,
cast.
Sorry.
Well, we just need a guy.
Okay.
I know
So
you-
let's see, we have 45 and 40. I believe those are the two high bids. We'll start with Michael. 10 seconds on the clock, please, to make your case for Kimmy.
You are a firecracker, and this show requires a lot of energy, and I know that you can totally bring it.
Okay.
And I appreciate that about
Thank
you.
you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Michael. Patrick?
Okay, so first of all, numbers from me, 45 up front, 10% on the back end. Jen.
This is a really fun show. There's a lot of varied things, and I think you're a really variable actor.
Excellent, thank you. Kimmy, tough time, but you have 10 seconds to make your decision.
This really sucks because I really like both of them. I know. Like super a lot.
You're good.
I think I'm gonna go with the really long title.
Patrick and Jen, congratulations.
Yeah, we better call Emma. That's the new official title. The really long title.
I know.
Is that the Emma Carter?
Yes, the Emma Carter.
Great, so our
MMDC.
stage is clear. We're going to go back to the pin process. Let's see, I think, were we still on Patrick's turn? Was that the original turn?
Yeah.
that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it would be
Okay.
Cassie.
Remember how efficient we are as a group? We're so good.
Cassie's fully cast, so we'll go to Michael.
Oh, boy.
Michael, come to the board and
Okay.
tell us who you'd like to see. It'd have to be an actor
just gonna really
who has not
gracefully-
been on stage yet.
Okay.
Actor or actors.
Actor or actors? Okay. I would.
And 10 seconds on the
Sorry. Geez. Do you want money? What do you want? Okay.
Alms for the poor.
Okay. I'm going to call up. Oh, jeez. Benjamin and Tiffany, the married couple.
Benjamin and Tiffany, the married couple. Excellent, thank you.
You do owe me two.
I do. I know. Gotcha.
2 pins and your script pages.
Yes. Okay.
Are there two Tiffany's here?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure I wasn't losing my mind. I was like, you don't have red hair.
Ben, I want you to read for Honey. And Tiffany, I want you to read for Babe. I said this before, you guys are watching TV. Buddy is your dog.
Can I be Buddy?
No. Yep. It's highlighted for you. Whenever you're ready.
Can we watch something else, please?
Hold on.
Please, I don't want to listen to him. He makes me physically ill.
Oh, hold on. Buddy, you okay?
Buddy?
Buddy? I'll clean it up.
You okay, buddy? I love you, buddy. You know that? I love you so much.
No. Oh, come on. That's gross.
Oh, relax.
You two are so gross. Buddy just threw up and now Really? Licking your face?
Thank you. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Did you want us to keep
I totally
reading?
forgot. It keeps going to finish. I'm sorry.
We just love each other, right? We just love each other, don't we, Buddy? And Buddy loves you too. We're just a big happy family.
A big, gross, happy family. You know where that tongue has been?
I don't care.
Okay, thank you. And then real quick, I'm going to do something. I want you to copy me. Touch your nose, touch your head, chicken wings. Repeat that. Thank you very much.
Can I have them read?
Yes, please.
Okay.
It'll be 2 pins.
I am pin rich.
He does. Yeah, he's rolling in pins.
Okay, so Ellen and Lawrence are having a bit of a moment. That's for you. It's the last 2 pages there.
Thank you, sir.
And there are my pins.
It's the pin gremlin.
And there's really good stage directions. Feel free to follow them. I'd like you to work on connecting. If you could even like, can we aim the?
Yes.
Have you face each other? Even get close.
How close do you want?
I just want like, especially for Ellen, it's all outward energy. It's to
Audience
him,
interpretation.
and then you in the middle. You've got a beat where you turn inside, but it's a good moment. Have fun.
Okay.
So there's this,
Nice. Plastic.
and this.
It's July.
It was discounted. And this.
I love those.
It's for Sam, but if you're nice, you can share. I told you I'd surprise you. I always liked that weird story.
Look at him on that slide. For months I thought he'd never leave my side.
Look, he made a friend. What?
It isn't fair to you, Ellen.
What isn't?
Everyone else gets up and goes on another day, and each day moves farther away from that day, the day she died. But I don't move. It's always that day in my head, and I think, what could I have done? What didn't I do?
Lawrence, if Persephone knew you blamed yourself, it would break her heart. It's all right. You need to cry.
Thank you.
Thank you. Excellent. Thank you. Benjamin and Tiffany. If there are no other reads for them, well, thank you for auditioning and ask you to remain.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. You can go ahead and take your seat. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. That was Michael's turn. Chris, it's to you.
Okay.
We have 6 snapshots remaining on the board before we open it up, the entire group, to all bids.
I thought you were stealing my script. I was like, whoa.
Okay. Can I see Tiffany?
Tiffany O.
O. And Will M. And Elliot.
Tiffany, Elliot, and Will. Come down, please. Going to have the 3 share the 2 mics and get some pages.
Okay,
from-
Tiffany, will you read the Persephone bit? Did you hear the thing at the beginning about just show me a shift when the colors change? Point the energy out and then in on the blue. You want my pins, don't you?
She's come for your pins.
I'm glad someone else besides me is laughing at my jokes. Rarely happens.
I'm laughing on the inside.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Are you having these 2 read as well?
Yes, but can I just
Separately.
have her read it opposite them?
Hang on with me.
Seth is what he calls me. No one else calls me that. Mother taught classics. Persephone. What was she thinking? She made my life a parade of bad jokes. Hey, it's Persephone. well, Persephone. Does that mean you'll go underground half the year? When I met Lawrence, it wasn't like that. He asked me my name, and I expected the stare. He said, Persephone, would you like a drink? I was sick a long time. One day, I couldn't breathe. Lawrence carried me out. Now I'm here. Lawrence has a business. I mean, he works all the time. I did everything for Sam. He's 3. I had a mommy. Lawrence had a mommy. Everyone at Sam's little school has a mommy. No one should grow up without a mommy. I'm gonna get him one.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay, now can you read that ending scene that we just did with Will? Is that right? Yeah. Will? Yeah.
Just that page or the other page as well?
Yeah, it starts the page before. And just for fun, so you've got a pause or a beat. Can I see it? Yeah. You've got, takes out these things, Where it says he looks at her a beat, I want that to be the only beat in this whole scene. I want you to pick up cues. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
You want to do the turny turn? The looky look?
Yeah, if it helps. I just want to feel something between you if I can.
You didn't say touchy-feely, so we're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so looky look is okay, but touchy-feely's not? Okay, I'll give you the looky look next time.
I'm not going to read into any of that.
So there's this.
Nice plastic.
And this.
It's July.
It was discounted. And this.
I love those.
Sorry, page malfunction. It's for Sam, but if you're nice, you can share. I told you I'd surprise you. I always liked that weird store.
Look at him on that slide. 4 months and I thought he'd never leave my side.
Look, he made a friend. What?
It isn't fair to you, Ellen.
What isn't?
Everyone gets up and goes on, another day, and each day moves farther away from that day, the day she died. But I don't move. It's always that day in my head, and I think, what could I have done? What didn't I do?
Lawrence, if Persephone knew you blamed yourself, it would break her heart. It's all right. You need to cry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Will, can you give your script to...
Oh, yeah. This one's right here.
Elliot.
Yes.
Thank you.
Same spot?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to ask Will to step off the stage.
What
and
if we
return
want
to
to
Will.
read?
No. But I don't want... Would you
like
call these up?
I want to bid on
hear
Will.
through all of them before.
All right, we'll talk about this after. We'll work it out. But all right, please remain with me for...
And I'm guessing I'm...
I spent a pin on this. Yeah, could you read opposite?
So there's this.
Nice plastic.
And this.
It's July.
It was discounted. And this.
I love those.
It's for Sam. But if you're nice, you can share. I told you I'd surprise you. I always liked that weird store.
Look at him on that slide. For months, I thought he'd never leave my side.
Look, he made a friend. What?
It isn't fair to you, Ellen.
What isn't?
Everyone else gets up and goes on. Another day, and each day moves farther away from that day. The day she died. But I don't move. It's always that day in my head, and I think, what could I have done? What didn't I do?
Lawrence, if Persephone knew you blamed yourself, it would break her heart. It's all right. You need to cry.
Thank you.
Excellent.
I want to bid on people.
I also want to bid on people.
Did Chris pay his two more pins?
There's so many pins.
More. Oh, no.
Oh, for each
Excellent.
reading cost
Yeah.
pins?
Yes. So who would you like to bid on, Chris?
Will?
Will.
I
If you-
want to bid on all three.
Okay, we'll start with Will. If you would take your spot at the microphone. And let's see. You're looking for a female.
Yeah, he's gonna have
Will's
to grow out
male.
his hair and shave his beard.
I would do it.
So
Super quick.
this
What's
is
your
to
general
Michael?
availability?
This week?
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
2 thumbs up.
Cool.
That's my availability.
Like, that's not what I meant, but okay.
All right, 10 seconds on the clock, please. Starting now. Your bids, please. Time is up. Michael, we'll start with you. $45. Chris. $45. It's a tie. 10 seconds on the clock.
Well, we
for-
bid $1 billion on him.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jordan.
So-
Not bad, okay. Let's start with Michael, if we would. 10 seconds on the clock, please, to make your case to Will.
My show is going to be a lot of fun. I know you have fun and you bring that energy. I will also offer you 30% of all my back-end stuff.
Excellent, thank you. Chris, 10 seconds to you, starting now.
25% of back end, 10% of eventual winnings. This guy has to carry half of the show. You have gravitas, you have presence.
Time is up, thank you. 10 seconds on my clock to Will. What are you going to
boy,
do?
can I get to ask questions? Is that what I do?
You have 7 seconds to do with.
7 seconds, go, go, go.
Oh boy, would I be the dog?
Probably.
That's cool. Oh wait, when do I?
Time is up. Will, your answer, please.
Okay, I got it. Okay. Oh man, this is tough. So here's the deal. I love you so much,
It's okay.
but this hit me right here,
It's
and
okay.
I think that's important. So, and I love Ronnie. He's a good writer. But,
You're good.
All right, Will takes Chris's play. Persephone, thank you, Will. You may have a seat. Don't go anywhere.
All right.
I want to bid more.
Oh.
Who would you like to bid on next?
Tiffany.
Tiffany, the hot seat. All right. Let's see. We still have Patrick has a role open for female, and Jen. And so let's put 10 seconds on the clock and starting the bid now. All right. We'll start with Patrick. Your bid, please. $25.
25.
Michael, $45. Chris, $30. And, are you guys set?
Yeah, we're
Okay,
good on
excellent. So the high bids go to Michael and Chris. Chris, we'll let you start. 10 seconds on the clock to make your case to Tiffany.
25%, 10% of the eventual. You have some energy and power, especially as you read it and got more comfortable with it, and I need a force. I need a bad guy, and I'd like to be the bad guy.
That guy. Okay, thank you, Michael. 10
Thanks,
seconds
Billie
for
Eilish.
you, please, starting now.
You have a joy about you, and that is what this play needs, but it also needs a genuineness. But seriously, just go with that, whatever your heart tells you.
And we're going to put 10 seconds right back on that clock for Tiffany to make her decision. Time is up.
My gut says Persephone.
Persephone, Chris. Well done. Thank you, Tiffany. You may have a seat. Please stick around.
Congrats.
So, Chris, you still have one more female, two more females to cast.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay. Elliot is on the stage with me now. I will thank him.
Oh, I would like to bid on Elliot.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have an immediate offer on Elliot. Take the hot seat, please. 10 seconds on the clock for all producers who still have a role for Elliot to bid, please. Time is up. Michael, $30. Jordan did not bid. Thank you. So, Michael, congratulations. You have Elliot cast.
Welcome to the show. All right. So I don't have a part for you yet, but you're gonna
TBD. All right.
TBD.
Thank you, Elliot. All right, I believe it's to Jordan and Josh. Who would you like to call down?
Can we see Sebastian?
Sebastian.
Woo! Oh, Abby, will you come read with him?
They don't even need to look at the board. They're just.
I know.
Yeah.
You guys have really good vision from over there.
I cheated. I took a picture of
Yeah,
yours.
so did I.
Just that little bit.
We all have really good.
It's not much for you, but.
All right, let's see. Any instructions for our actors?
Yes. So Jerry is a very sweet man who has, as I said before, was hiking and ran into this young woman who you immediately notice is struggling. And even though she's a stranger, every part of you wants to help her. Make sense?
And you seriously relate to her struggle.
My wife has depression.
Did she ever try to kill herself?
I never asked her. I've thought about it since she's dead. She had bad days, months. The meds helped sometimes. Her work, she mostly got up to go to work. Did she ever sit in a bath with a razor blade? I hope not. It looks like a horrible place where you are, so alone. I hope she never felt that kind of alone. I hope she knew I was there.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sebastian and Abigail. Anyone else like to hear from either of these actors before we? Oh, you were taking.
Good. Yeah,
Sorry.
she's good. I want to have others read, but we
Okay.
can still bid on him later.
Yes. Sebastian,
Okay.
will ask you to please stick around. Abigail. Oh, would you like her to read?
Well, who goes next?
That's true. Let's see. Patrick,
It's
you.
us.
It's to you and Jen.
Yeah.
Who would you like to have come on down?
So none of us are having him do another reading yet, right?
That's true. If anybody would like to have him read, he's here now and available.
Good.
Okay. If not, thank you.
Thank you.
Sebastian?
Thank you.
All right. Patrick. I believe Tiffany and Benjamin have read.
Okay.
Michael and Levi are still, let's see, you have no need for female cast members. So we'll let you call back someone if you would like.
I feel like we're good.
I think we're good.
Okay, thank you. Cassie, you're fully cast. Michael, it's to you.
Yes, it is to me. Okay. I'm going to have Michael and Levi come up and read. Not necessarily saying I'm considering you for these roles specifically, but I'm just going to have you guys read with each other so that
Michael and Levi.
we get a chance to see everyone. Problem is, one of my roles has no lines, so I still just need to be able to see people's energy. So I'm just going to have you read for Honey, and you read for Babe. Like I said, this is not necessarily the role I'm actually considering. All right? So you guys are watching TV, and your dog throws up and interrupts you. And I want to see a good reaction to that dog barf.
So I'm reading the highlighted.
The highlighted, yep. Whenever you're ready.
And do I start?
Yes, we.
Okay. Can we watch something else, please?
Hold on.
Please? I don't want to listen to him.
He makes me physically ill.
Hold on. Hold on. He's a wonder, isn't he?
Buddy.
Buddy! Oh, that was me. I'm so sorry. Okay. Buddy! I'll clean it up. Since I forced you to watch him, I'll clean it up. No. Oh, come on. That's gross.
Relax.
You two are so gross. Buddy just threw up and now, oh, really, licking your face.
All right, just for time's sake, I think I'm going to wrap it up right there. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much.
I want Mike to read before you leave the stage.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was fiddling with the script. I want to bid on.
Oh, excellent.
Levi.
Levi is available for his for this week's play. So if we have 10 seconds on the clock, please, starting now. And time is up. Michael, $30, and Jordan did not bid. Michael, congratulations.
What?
Levi
I can't
is part
play.
of
I
your-
can't play an older man who has kids and a wife. I am upset.
So, like I said, I'm still figuring out parts. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Levi. Tell me when you get. Mike,
I want him to read.
Mike, Jordan would like you to read. If you could take your
Abby, would you
microphone
join
and Abigail.
Mike up here? I gave her her script, but I can give her this too. I've got another one here. You can take it. Can I take my script? Or no, you give it back. This is for her. Whoops.
That's 2 pins.
Wow. I've already cast her, right?
Oh, sorry. Carry on.
My wife had depression.
Did she ever try to kill herself?
I never asked. I've thought about it since she's died. She had bad days, months. The meds helped. Work. She mostly got up for work. Did she ever sit in the bath with a razor blade? I hope not. It looks like a horrible place where you were, so alone. I hope she never felt that kind of alone. I hope she knew I was there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Well, thank you for your acting audition services and invite you to return to your seats, please. I believe now everyone has had a chance to be seen. And so what this means is now we're going to go down the line, and you're available to bid on any actor at this particular point in time. Got to remember, you have to cast your play before we go home.
Can we do a thing where I hate to do this? Can we have people that have been cast in a show like
Read
scooch
off.
over? No, like so that just visually looking.
Divide amongst themselves.
Oh,
Cast,
okay, I'm sorry.
Available, unavailable.
So let's have, if you've been cast in a show, if you could sit on this side of the theater, and if you have not yet been cast, if you could sit in that aisle of 2.
I can bid.
Oh, there's
Can I-
4 of them?
Can I call someone up to bid?
Actors, if you have not been cast, if you can just go ahead and come on stage. I didn't realize.
Okay, cool.
You have not been
Just
cast.
right here on the edge of the carpet, if you wouldn't mind. Okay. Thank you. So, who still has a role to cast in their show? At least one
We
role.
do.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we'll start with Patrick. Okay, did we just have your turn or not?
we did. Oh, we'll be casting Jen as the third in ours.
Okay. So are you fully cast?
We are fully cast.
Okay, you're available to cast yourself in a play, either you as a producer or your director. So you're fully cast. We don't have a picture of Jen, sorry. Cass, you're cast. Michael.
We could peel my face off.
What?
What kind of show?
On Earth.
Just Game of Thrones style, you know, Arya. No.
Does she get a penalty for that?
Michael, it's to you. Who would you like to bid on?
Is this gonna take up pins?
No, it's
Okay.
Well, it's time to bid though.
Oh, it's bidding time.
It's bidding
time. Okay.
Before bedtime.
What do you still need?
You
need a girl?
You're all beautiful and wonderful.
Okay. I'm going to bid on Ben Brockbank.
Ben Brockbank. Do we have any other bidders for Ben Brockbank services? I believe he's to you for the minimum bid of $25. Benjamin, congratulations.
All right. I'm going to go talk with my actors.
Chris, it's to you.
I want to bid on Tiffany.
Tiffany. To be fair, are there any others who would like to bid on Tiffany's services? Okay, then it's to you. Tiffany's going to be in your play for the minimum bid amount of $25. Congratulations, Tiffany and Chris. Do you have roles left to cast?
Yes.
Yes.
I have one gentleman to cast.
Okay. Would you like to make a bid on one of these actors?
I would. We would like to bid on Mike. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time, Mike. The minimum bid amount is $25. Congratulations, you are cast. Producers and directors, are we fully cast now?
No.
No. Oh, what do you
I need a female.
Need a female. There are no females left.
That's why.
We did not foresee this eventuality. We're going to confer.
We're grand. I'm still
Could be a to let him resolve. Okay. Producers, competitors of Chris. If you're okay with it, we will let Chris have until tomorrow to cast his final role.
Of course.
From an actor of his choice.
Of course.
Is that cool?
Thank
you. All right.
So you're hiring Kate Blanchett, right?
She'd stop just calling me all the time.
So thank you, producers. Thank you, actors. Tomorrow night, the rehearsals begin. This is the fun part. Now we got to get to work. Come Saturday night at 7:30 p.m., the shows must go on right here on Hive Channel 5. If you'd like to come see the shows in person, go to hivetix.com and order your tickets. Use the producer's discount code to get tickets for half price. The codes is the word producer, lowercase, followed by the producer's name. So producer Patrick, producer Cassie, and so on. Hivetix.com. Let's see, that's it for tonight, I believe. So thank you, everyone. Everyone, break a leg, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Oh, this time I will sign it. The last time you You're a funny guy. I'm a funny guy. Says who? Oh, sorry. So, yeah, I know. Very exciting.